It's getting to be that time of the year again. It's late autumn, and we could end up getting snow within the next couple of weeks, so it's time to get the snowblower ready for winter. We've got a beautiful day for doing it, and it's a chance that it'll be one of the last nice days for doing any outside work. Today, I'm going to lubricate the friction wheel and the chain, and in order to do that, I got to get the bottom cover off. So I'm going to stand the blower up on the drift cutters. Now, it's a good idea to make sure that the tank doesn't have any gas in it when you do this, because it probably will leak. So I'll just grab a wrench and start taking off this cover. It's just 4 bolts holding it on, and on this one 2 of them don't have to be taken out, they just have to be loosened, and then the cover will slide right off. Alright, I'll just set the cover aside, and then I'll grab a grease gun and my trusty old use it for everything screwdriver. And what I'm going to do is use the screwdriver tip as a 1/16 inch shim to put between the friction wheel and the friction disc. If you don't use a shim in between the friction wheel and the friction disc, when you pump the grease in, the pressure will push the disc against the wheel, and then when you put the machine back on the ground, you won't be able to move the machine because the wheels will be locked up because of the pressure. It sounds crazy, but it's true, so you have to use this 1/16 inch shim in between the disc and the wheel. Yeah, that is quite a mess, all that old grease on there, but it does splatter around when the machine's running. The main thing is that the grease can't get on the front of the friction disc or on the friction wheel. It doesn't really matter if it gets on the back of the disc, but I will be cleaning this all up before I put the machine back together, before I put the cover back on. This shaft has to be lubricated too, and that's because the friction wheel slides back and forth on this shaft when you move the speed selector lever. I like to use motor oil to lubricate this shaft. You can use any type of chain lube that you prefer on the chain. It's a good idea to lube the chain every year before winter too. I'm just going to use a spray lube, and the thing is, you just don't want to get any of the lubricant on the drive belts or on the friction disc or the friction wheel. And if you do get anything on the friction wheel or the friction disc, you can just clean it off with brake cleaner. I like to use this stuff here for that. So there you have it, everybody. Thanks for watching.